Hey everybody, this is Dustin, Urban Specialist. So I'm looking at a Grand Design Solitude, and what we continue to see happen is because of the distance of this room, so you can see how far back the axles are. This is a pretty significant length of a coach, and this is on an older one. I believe it's a 2017. It's a 2017, isn't it, Terry?
I believe so.
Yeah. And so what we keep seeing happen is the normal, the back wall's busting loose and it's shifting side to side, and it's, making indentions on the aluminum. Well, this one has already been prior repaired before. This was one of the early ones. So we've probably done, I don't know, I'm going to say maybe 100 of these now, maybe within the last, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, maybe. I'd have to go back and look at the dates on the old videos and posts. But basically what's happening is, the aluminum that's welded, tack welded to the edges, where these beams are. And again, this stuff is just as thin as a credit card. So you can see the thickness. It's no thicker than these little steel brackets that we're putting in, right? So it's just hollow tubed, and the bottoms have got some wood stuffed in them. So those are tack welded in place, and they've all, broken loose, and we've gone in and added the brackets with the rivets, and, and some of them had pulled out, but we've gone in and added all those. Previously, we had added an L bracket like this, and it had broke loose. So now the next thing we've done is we took this hollow, again, you can see how thin this aluminum is, right? We took and shoved wood blocking in there that he's cut down and put in there to beef up that area. So we're hoping that that'll hold. He's going to add another big, 12-inch by 12-inch steel bracket and come along here to secure it in place on both sides. But the only thing that we can find is that this coach is just, way too long. And so it is just moving, substantially. When you go in and out of a driveway, if you're going too rough or going off a road or, over something too hard, this whole tail end of this thing is shaking like crazy. So let me go walk over here to the other side. So this is basically the back end skirting off. And then, like I said, this is a massive Solitude. This is a 38.4 GK ST. So it's basically, roughly a 40 footer, if you go from the pin box on back or longer. So over here on this side, did the same thing. Terry's gone back through, but he's added like a ton of more screws to it. All the previous ones had broke off. So he's going to do the same thing here. He's added some different things to kind of help hold it in place. He's going to add some bigger pieces, and then he's came back and tried to straighten out the aluminum the best that he can on it, because it's just, it flexes it side to side and gets it damaged. So you can see here how much it's wrinkled. That was before he went and straightened it, and that did that on both sides. Yeah. And there's nothing that's like an insuranceable type thing either. Did you already block this corner down here too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. At least you got that sucker nice and full. But that's our hope. So hopefully this will work. It's one of those things time can tell. I mean, this coach is 8-9 years old, and again, the distance, if you're looking at it sideways, the distance from the rear axle all the way down to this rear wall, you're having that wall buckle and chafe and move. Now the back of the wall was loose, but not any more than normal, I guess you'd say. I did pull on it underneath, and it did move a little bit, but it's actually resting on the floor inside there, and there's no real places to anchor it to, and there's nothing inside to go ahead and put some type of a bracket in to secure that too, because it just goes to the wood paneling with the styrofoam, so it's really no support on that. But anyway, stay tuned for more. He's going back through, and obviously he's had to pull the insert molding loose. He's tightening up all the screws. He's adding longer screws, these blue screws that we're putting in here, and gonna penetrate it a little bit further into the wall, and hopefully that'll help as well. But it's just one of those scenarios where anybody that's having this problem or seeing this, you're going to have to go really slow. Now, you know, could it be an age thing, a fatigue thing, where just things are just shifting and moving? Or could it just be our roads in California suck, and you know, that they need to do some work on our roads because all the shaking and jarring and vibration? What would be kind of cool to see is if we had a way of putting some kind of a sensor on the tail end of this thing or inside, and you know, we're to go down the road and see how much it's really moving. But I mean, even just like pushing the coach, you know, the side to side, you watch all this stuff kind of move. And when in the previous video, he was, you know, grabbing hold of the ladder and you could slide the wall back and forth. It was completely skipping from the floor again. So, but we've got plenty of posts, pictures, other versions that we've done. We've repaired these. You know, we don't actually have an aluminum welder here, and we have plenty of other welders, but to get in here and try to weld in the styrofoam and in the tight corners and places, you're not going to be able to do that without cutting the wall and getting into it. So, you know, and then what are you going to do? You know, this is all fatigued out and cut on every one of these, so the welds broke loose, so you can't re-weld over a welded area. So it's just, you know, the best fix that we can come up with is putting in some steel brackets, putting in some steel rivets, and going from there. I mean, the screws typically shear off or back out or waller, so we're hoping that the rivets will hold up in place. So, okay, well, I know some of you else have done some of these repairs in the past, because when we originally started sharing this, I think it's been a few years. Who knows, it might even go back 3. You know, keep in mind, like I said, we've probably done like 100 of these, roughly, and we've had a lot of people elect not to do them, or, hey, I'll take care of it myself, or I don't care, it's not that bad. But, you know, it's basically, we call it the tail wagging the dog. So, all right, everybody, stay tuned for more. This is Dustin and Terry, your RV specialist.